Last episode our Champions League journey came to an end as we lost to Manchester City, and therefore in this episode we'll be trying to get through all the Premier League games, and it will be the last episode of season 2, and we have got two big games versus Liverpool at Anfield and Leeds at Old Trafford. So it's going to be a very exciting episode. If you guys are enjoying this series and episodes, drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and let's get started with the episode. First game against Aston Villa, which will be quick simming at the Villa Park. Let's see what the scoreline is going to be with the strongest team possible. It's going to be comfortable 2-0 victory. Well, time to play a game, this time versus Liverpool. We're going with the strongest team possible, but Bruno is not there for this game because he picked too many yellow cards, and therefore he is suspended, and that's why we are starting Van de Beek and playing Pogba in that camp spot. And Liverpool have got some stamina issues. I reckon that's because they're playing in the European competition, so we have a slight advantage here versus Liverpool. And let's see, can we get the first win after that disappointing exit to Manchester City in the Champions League. Here goes Mane on that left hand side, trying to cut the ball inside, but a very good challenge by Skriniar there, and then it was Van Bissaka on the right hand side trying to put in a cross for Rashford, I suppose, but a good clearance by Van Dijk, and they were very good on that left hand side with Mane, but we defended it well for some time, and this was again a good interception by Van Bissaka. Good save again, and I don't know what that was from Van Bissaka, but we somehow got De Gea got the ball and the danger was over, and this was towards the end of the first half. A very good save by De Gea. I mean, he had to dive a bit, but yeah, and here also it was chaotic at back, lack of miscommunication, I would say, and they had quite a few corners in this game. More than us 100%, and Sula hit the post. I mean, if he could have scored, that was some achievement for him. And this was a stupid clearance by De Gea, and Balotelli scored on the near post. I mean, for once I can forgive De Gea because he's been so good for us throughout the whole season, and I mean, some players have done more mistakes. So if De Gea does a mistake once, it's not a big deal. But to do it versus Liverpool is not a good thing. And here Martial did hold Ben Davies. I thought he would not score because normally we don't score these type of goals, but this time Anthony Martial put it in, and we were on level terms with Liverpool. And towards the end, I mean, I remember in the Carabao Cup also we equalized with Rashford in late in the game in the 90th minute, and this time it is the same case, but it is with Martial. I mean that the game was over. I mean, second last game of the season ends in a draw, and we take 1 point from Anfield. The simulation process goes on as we sim this one versus West Brom, and we picked up a comfortable 4-1 victory. While next game versus Leeds, which we will be playing, and the form has not been good since that Manchester City loss, so let's pick up form and end the season in the strongest way possible. Here goes Rashford on that left hand side, flicks the ball away, tricks the defender and goes for the shot, and Marcus Rashford opens the scoring for us here versus Leeds. And what a flick was that. I mean, he tricked the defender, he got the ball on the wrong side of him and wrong side of the defender, and got past him, and obviously did cut the ball inside and scored on the half volley. What a goal by Rashford, and gives us a lead here, I mean versus Leeds. And then we were just opening up the defense, and it was Martial through. I went for the shot, but unfortunately it was blocked away. And I mean, if I could have curled it inside, it might have went in, but this was also a very good block, I would say, from Van Bissaka. And then Rashford once again with some neat dribbling, but a very good save by Meslier, the France international, and that ball was going top corner, but this ball goes back of the net, and Rashford scored his second. I mean, I don't know why he just took the ball directly there when he just scored a second goal for himself, but that does not matter. We have taken a 2-goal lead versus Leeds United. I mean, what a strike was this! No chance was Meslier saving that in a million years. And here it was a very good turn by Fernandes at the start of the second half. And I thought for a moment that he will not be able to score it, because I thought it just took more time on the ball with him, but he somehow got squeezed it inside and did the celebration, and a 3-goal lead. I mean, this was the last game we were going to play in this season, because next games were again, I think so, Burnley and Millwall, so which will be quick simming. So yeah, I mean, which we sim, sorry. So and then they just didn't have many chances in this game. One being this one, they had it, but it was directly to their hair, and this was skied by Rashford. I don't know, I just go for these finish, or I just like them so much. But this was a very good strike by Pogba. I mean, that was one hell of a strike, but unfortunately it hit the post. And I mean, the power was there, direction was also there, but unlucky, and therefore he could not get a goal for himself. And then it was a good run by Barella. I was waiting for Rashford's support on that left hand side, which I got, and I wanted to get him a hat trick, and he got past, and this time the finish shot worked on the near post. Rashford gets his hat trick, and there's the same celebration what Fernandes did, and this time the finish shot finally works. I mean, when I go for the finish shot, it normally show too much power on it, but this time it was perfect by Rashford, and with that he takes the match ball home. I think so. There's a second hat trick, 7 total attempts. I mean, that's mad in itself. But yeah, there we go. We have got a hat trick for Marcus Rashford. I'm sure this is the second hat trick in these 2 seasons. Where the first was by Martial, if I'm not quite sure, but that does not matter. We have taken all 3 points versus Leeds at Old Trafford. A strong 4-0 victory versus Burnley here at Turf Moor. We quick sim this one, and Pogba, Fernandes and Barella scored a brace for us. A win in the last game of the Premier League season is what we want, and we have picked up exactly that. A 2-1 victory versus Millwall here, with Neves and McTominay scoring for us. So this is how the Premier League table looks after 38 games. Manchester City crowned champions of England, Spurs, Liverpool, and obviously we complete the top 4. Leicester and Chelsea were nowhere near us, I would say, or the top 4. So Millwall, West Brom and Nottingham Forest go back down to the Championship. Let's see who did win the domestic competition. Obviously we won the Carabao Cup, so it was City who did win the FA Cup, Carabao Cup. We won 2 goals on penalties, which was a very good match. And let's see who did win the Champions League. So it was PSG at the end who did win the Champions League, to Benfica who reached the finals. Fair play to them, I would say. And in the Europa League, let's see who were the winners. It was Liverpool to Galatasaray on penalties. Interesting. Now let's take a quick look at all the stats of this season for the players, and who was the top scorer for us, and who was, it was Anthony Martial with 25 goals and 8 assists, and Bruno Fernandes having an absolute brilliant season with 23 goals and 14 assists. Rashford with a very good season, so did Pogba have a very good season. Sancho not having a good second season, but last season he was very good. Salah picked up a 2-month-long injury in the last game of the season, but I think so he should be back for the next season. Neves having a very good season for us, Nicola Barella and so on. So yeah, it's been a very good season for the players. Let's see who is the most high rated player in the squad. So it is Jadon Sancho, and obviously with 92 rating in him. And development wise, who did grow most this season? Let's see. So it was Jadon Sancho who did grow 3 ratings. So it's been a very good season for the players. Well, this is where we'll be ending the season 2 of the Manchester United career mode. Surely there will be a season 3 as well, but before that we have got something very interesting, and Portugal World Cup career mode. It may be a very short one, 2 or 3 episodes, so that will be from the next episode. Hope you guys did like the season 2 and the series of the Manchester United career mode. If you have, please drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and I'll see you guys for the Portugal career mode.